So in today's video, I'm taking you behind the scenes during an actual engagement shoot and show you how I lit and shot these images. So hi everyone, this is Jiggy, a portrait and wedding photographer from the Philippines, and welcome to the channel. So before anything else, if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel and would want to learn more about off-camera flash photography or just photography in general, then this channel is for you. So you might want to consider subscribing, and while you're at it, click that notification bell so that you get notified every time I upload a new video. And if you want to see more of my images, you could always find me on Instagram. It's at Jiggy Alejandrino. Now, as I said in my intro, I am taking you behind the scenes while I have the video prepared here to show you how I lit and shot those images. Now, I shot this engagement shoot in a beautiful place called Sagada in the mountain province of the Philippines. So here goes. So, in this layout, what we did, come here, I'll show you, look. I have the new Nanlite Pavo Tube 15C. Set at 3200 Kelvin, and of course on the floor stand. And then we have another one here, so that mimics the light coming from here. So this is the light I was using. This is the Nanlite Pavo Tube 15C Mark II. This is one of my favorite lights whenever I go on location because number one, it's battery powered. Number two, it's by color. So as you saw, I actually had it at the warmer tone, and it's very flexible. I can put it anywhere without having to take up too much of a footprint. Now, the lighting that I wanted to do with this particular scene is what I call practical lighting. In other words, I want the light to come from a specific area and have a specific purpose. So it felt like those little huts actually had light in them that spilled towards the couple, which you will see now. It's set at 3200 Kelvin because this one's gonna turn blue. So now we're gonna do blue hour. So what do I mean by blue hour? It is that time right after sunset when the sky turns blue. And the way to get that blue hour to really come out is to have your light set at 3200 Kelvin, then set your white balance also at approximately 3200 Kelvin, which adds more blue then to the image, therefore making the sky even more blue. And you color corrected for the color of your artificial light, therefore making that a neutral color. So I'm shooting it now with a 24 to 72.8. So my white balance will be set at incandescent. Try doing it at incandescent. There. Perfect. Beautiful. Ah, nice. Alright. Okay guys, do your thing. Oh, and by the way, I was shooting at aperture priority the entire time. I wanted to control the aperture that I had, which was, I think, at that time set at 2.8. The camera that I was using was my Sony A7R Mark V with a 24 to 72.8 GM. But I did change my lens further down or I did change my lens afterwards. Now, one essential thing to remember is that I also had it on auto ISO. In other words, I just let the camera give the proper exposure, but I also controlled it using my exposure compensation dial to make it brighter or darker. But that is only for your existing ambient light. This one I could control using the power settings. So I just balanced my existing ambient light to the light that I wanted to create the scene that I actually wanted. Babe, can you get that one, the spotlight again? We're missing a bit of light on them, if you notice, if you look at their faces now, Khalil. There's a lot of really the shadows that I don't like. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put another Nanlite, this one, Forza 150B with a projection mount, set at 3200 Kelvin also, but very, very, very weak, just to open up the shadows on their faces. There, we're gonna be playing around with shadows there in their faces. So the nice thing about this projection mount is we can control the amount of shadows there. Beautiful. So this is the projection mount that I was talking about. It's basically a gobo that allows you to project a pattern on your subjects when it is mounted on the light. This one is the non-light Forza 150B. It's also bicolor. In other words, I can change the color temperature. In this case, I said in the video, I changed it also to 3200 Kelvin to match the color of my Pavo tube. This particular gobo or projection mount allowed me to project that pattern on their faces, but very subtle. Now, the non-light Forza 150B can be powered using an AC outlet or a battery like this one. It's a V-mount battery. This one's from FX Lion. It's a 26 volt battery because we need 26 volts to be able to maximize the power of the continuous light, which is 150 watts. So this is 270 watt per hour. So I was able to use it at full power for over an hour. Nice, I like that. Put it here somewhere. There we go. Okay, guys. Yeah, there. Okay, that's beautiful. Gino, excuse me. You're too close. Nice. Oh, I love that. Wow. Wow. Continue. Love it. Nice. Keep that. Ivy. Perfect. That's perfect. Shucks, I gotta run. Babe, I'm sorry. Can you get the 16 to 35? Let's have that same pose again. I'm gonna shoot this wider. Nice. Oh, that's beautiful. Nice. So for you guys who are not familiar with the channel, the person I was referring to as Babe is my wife Coco, who is normally the model in this channel. But this time she was the one helping me out with my lights. But if you guys want to see some of the videos that I did with my wife Coco and all the instructional lighting videos that we've done, feel free to check out the rest of the videos in the channel, and of course do subscribe. Beautiful. Keep that. Homer, don't look at me. Homer, don't look at me. Look at your wife. Look at your fiancé. Yeah, there we go. Going closer some more. Beautiful. Love it. And final two shots. Homer, yung same pose natin kanina, yung nakahiga siya sa'yo, nakasandal siya sa'yo. Other side lang. Habang may blue hour pa tayo. Dito ako. Yes. Yan. Good. Yan. Perfect. There. Nice. There. Oh, ang ganda. That's nicer. Yes. Yan. Sige, sandal ka lang. Yan. Ganda mo, Ivy. Alam mo, parang mas maganda tong angulo mo, ha? Parang I like this angle of yours too, ha? That's it. Diba?
Oo, I like that.
Me also. So we could shoot both sides of her. Yeah. Ganda. Homer, chin down. Yeah, ganda. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and just to recap what I did during this shoot, the first thing that I did was expose for my existing ambient light. I did that by setting my camera in aperture priority and auto ISO, and I had my exposure compensation basically set to how dark I wanted the background to be. Now secondly, I set my white balance to 3200 Kelvin to add more blue to the scene because it will compensate for the 3200 Kelvin light that I set there. Now to balance my existing ambient light and the light to my subjects, I used the Pavo Tube 15C as practical lighting coming from the huts that were there. And for me to focus the light on my subjects, I also had this one, my non-light 150B with a projection mount, just basically shining light on their faces and taking out the shadows or the unwanted shadows on their faces, but still creating those little shadows to create shape, form, texture, and depth. So again, if you have any questions with regards to this video, feel free to leave them in the comment section below, and don't forget to subscribe, and while you're at it, click that notification bell. Okay, till the next video.